Statistics show that email marketing has a broad reach, as well as being one of the best marketing tactics for return on investment. Just about everyone has an email address these days, and the majority of users prefer to receive advertising messages that way. Plus, with smartphones, emails are always right in the pocket of consumers and can be retrieved at any time. According to recent estimates, the importance of email marketing will continue to grow over the next few years. It's clear that any online marketing strategy your company employs should include email marketing campaigns. Email marketing requires more than just sending out the occasional newsletter. Today, marketers also need to set up and maintain subscriber lists, create and design relevant emails, and send these out systematically. Building your business email lists. After you've established your email marketing campaign goals and objectives, you can start to create your email lists so you can start sending out your email marketing campaigns. There are several ways that you can go about building your email lists. The first option is by importing emails from known contacts. These are typically the details that you have on your existing customers that you can import into your email marketing tool. You can either manually enter these addresses into your email marketing software, or you can link your email marketing tool to your email account to automatically extract the information. Another option that you may want to consider is to build an entirely new list of emails from scratch. If you don't have any new contacts currently, you might want to head over to social media to try and entice people from your network to subscribe to your email list by providing them with special discounts or freebies. You can also utilize your company's website for this as well. You need to make sure that you write compelling content that will get your audience to take action, as well as offering an exclusive first-order discount or a freebie for those people who submit their emails from your website or social media network. Choose the type of campaign you want to send. You can maximize the effectiveness of your email marketing campaign by following the 10 most common and popular formats of emails. These formats have been tested for years and are practiced by top businesses, people and established companies. Each format is unique and has a distinctive purpose, which attracts the interest of different kinds of audiences. Whichever format you choose, each will generate its own kind of reaction. Newsletters. Newsletters are used for company information, upcoming events, etc. The typical format consists of 2 columns, one narrow column with a table of contents, logos, sponsors, and feature articles, and another wider column with stories and original communication articles and materials. If there is more than one article, then it's better to use section breaks to make it look smart and eye-catching. You can even put a read more or learn more button at the end of each article for detailed information for readers who are interested to know more. Events and invitations. This type of email is time-sensitive, so you have to be aware of the perfect timing. There should be a buffer of at least a month after an event. Invitation email is sent so that your subscribers can decide and make time to prepare. Every event invitation email must contain call-to-action buttons, such as a Save to Calendar button, Register for Event button, which will redirect them to another site consisting of forms, and Post-Event Feedback Survey form button for your company's convenience. You can also send your audience event details after the event date to all those subscribers who showed interest in the event email, both the attendees and the non-attendees. You may have to send dozens of emails before, during and after the event, so keep your emails short and to the point. Promotions. This format is used for promotional discounts and special sales of your products and services. You can highlight limited edition or stock limited products in these emails and get a quick response from your customers. You can also put a call to action button like book now or order now if you are an e-commerce store. Setting a deadline on the offer in the email gives the customers that extra push to use the offer right on the spot. Your email marketing campaign will be highly successful if you can make your customers buy products directly from the promotional email. Press releases. If you want to share any company information, like the latest business partnerships, new CEO, or new product launches to the local media, then you have to follow the press release format of the email. For this kind of email only, you should make a separate email list where there are just a few addresses for the local media outlets. Press release emails are different than other formats because others will use it as a reference when they show this information on TV or in the newspaper. Magazines and news portals will write an article based on the information that is contained in your press release, so you need to make sure that it is full of valuable information and that it is share-worthy. There are 4 sections in a press release: the headline, the body, any statement or quote, and an About section. Announcements. This is similar to a press release, but the audience you will send these emails to is entirely different. Mainly the customers and those who are interested in your company's latest updates are the ones that should get announcement emails. Announcements could be moving into a new location, product updates, or upcoming product launch information. Only facts and specific information are put in announcements emails, so there is no need for any call to action button. Holiday greetings. You can design and use special email templates during the holidays, such as one for Halloween, Christmas, or New Year's. Nowadays you can use special HTML or GIF images to make your greeting cards more interesting. Currently, many ESPs allow you to track customers' birthdays, so you can even send them a birthday wish email on their special day. This can help to boost your image and prove that you care about your customers. Welcome note. You can set an automated system to send a welcome email to new customers that have recently registered and subscribed to your email service. With a simple "Hello X. Welcome to Y" message, you can create a friendly atmosphere with your new customers. Thank you email. When you reach a certain level and have hundreds of loyal customers that are buying your products and using your services for years, it's important to show them appreciation. Every year or even twice a year, you should send out thank you emails to your loyal customers. Most of the time, companies send thank you emails on the day when the company itself was founded. It shows you appreciate your customers and it allows them to feel a deeper connection with your brand. Notification, reminder emails. These kinds of emails remind subscribers about any renewal notifications or service reminder notifications. These kinds of emails typically don't require a call to action button to be placed in the body of the email. Certifications and confirmation emails. You would typically only send this type of email for verification of certain agreement forms and certifications, which require step-by-step tasks. You must make these steps as easy as possible by including several call to action buttons. The "I have read the terms and conditions and agreed" type of email falls under this category. Creating your first email marketing campaign. The first step that you must take when you create your first email marketing campaign is to structure it for easy reading. With adult attention spans getting shorter and shorter, it is essential that you create emails that are easy for the average adult to get through. You want to create precise copy for the sole purpose of driving your audience toward the final call to action. Next, you are going to want to customize your email campaign. You can utilize a segmented list or even the third-party integration that comes with most email marketing programs to personalize your campaign. To encourage more interaction with your campaign customization, you want to make sure that you add the individual name on the subject line to attract the reader's attention, and then create copy that includes relevant information based on their interests. You want to make sure that you are using all of the data the subscriber provides when they sign up to determine the kind of content you want to send them. You also need to make sure that your email campaign makes it extremely easy to convert the reader to a new lead or customers. You need to ensure that your email campaign is easy to read, since more than 40% of readers open their emails on a mobile device. This means it's essential that your email campaign is compatible with mobile devices. Building your mailing list. If you want to develop a successful email marketing campaign, you will need to develop a consistent strategy for building and growing your email list. One of the foundational elements of any list-building initiative should be collecting email sign-ups on your website. People who are interested in your business are probably already visiting your site often. That's why you should be using your website as one of the primary ways to gather email sign-ups. Lead magnets. In exchange for signing up for your email list, you need to offer your subscribers something of value. This can be a resource list, a discount coupon, or a free report. In the world of email marketing, this is known as a lead magnet. Many website visitors are hesitant to enter their email address into an opt-in form on a website because of the perceived risk of receiving more unwanted spam email. However, if you develop a compelling and valuable offer so that potential subscribers will desire your lead magnet enough to outweigh any possible fear of receiving more unwanted email, your subscribers know that their email address is valuable to you, and you need to offer them something of equal value in return. A good lead magnet will help your website visitors learn a specific skill, accomplish a particular task, or solve a specific problem. The lead magnet on any given page of your website should be directly related to the content on that page. While you may be required to create multiple lead magnets for different parts of your site over time, the additional work will be well worth it when you significantly improve your opt-in rates. Here are a few common varieties of lead magnets that you can include to help build and grow your email list. Free report or guide. These are the most common kinds of lead magnet that are used to gain new email subscribers. The report or guide that you offer should help your audience learn about something they are interested in or help them accomplish a specific goal. For example, if you had a website about marketing, you might offer a free guide that helps your audience create their first Facebook ad campaign. The content of your free report should not otherwise be available on your website. Resource list. A resource list is merely a list of products, services, tools, and worksheets that will help your subscribers get started more quickly with what you want to teach them. If you have a personal finance blog, you might provide new subscribers with a list of software budgeting tools and resources to help them keep track of their debt, ensure they have the right kinds of insurance, and determine whether they are saving enough for retirement. Free trial. If you run a software as a service (SaaS) company, you might think about offering new subscribers a 14 or 30-day trial of your service as a lead magnet. Offering a free trial will get users engaged in your SaaS application and give you the opportunity to send them marketing content via email. Downloadable software. If your company produces any kind of software that can be downloaded, you might think about requiring users to enter their email address in order to download the software. Discounts or free shipping. Often, e-commerce stores will offer a one-time coupon for use on their first order with your company. While providing a discount to new customers might lower the total price of a customer's first order, it will significantly increase the probability that they will become a customer in the first place, because they will be receiving an email about your company's products and services. Physical products. If having a physical mailing address for your subscribers is essential, then you can offer an inexpensive to produce physical product as your lead magnet. Small tools like flashlights, screwdrivers, and knives are often used as physical product lead magnets. In order to make up the cost of producing and mailing a physical product, you can also charge a small shipping and handling fee that will generally pay for both the product and the shipping. If you aren't sure what lead magnet will work best for your website, there are a large number of resources that are available online that offer specific ideas for lead magnets. You can do a Google search for lead magnet ideas that will return dozens of pages of articles that contain ideas for lead magnets that you can model. You can also check out your competitors' websites to see what kinds of lead magnets they may be offering. Messaging and copy. After you've determined the lead magnet that you are going to use, you will need to identify the kind of message you are going to use to get your potential subscribers to sign up for your mailing list. The language that you use on your opt-in forms will have a significant impact on the number of email sign-ups you receive. By creating a compelling and relevant offer, and using strong language with clear calls to action, your opt-in rates will be much higher. While other list-building strategies might require an upfront cash investment, subscribers that opt in through your website are effectively free. If you spend sufficient time writing compelling copy, creating a highly desirable lead magnet, and implementing an opt-in form plugin, your mailing list will steadily grow over time. Writing emails that will inspire your audience to take action. You need to be able to craft a message that not only attracts the attention of a diverse audience, but also clearly communicates a single object and inspires the readers to take the desired action, and it all must be done without the use of audio, video, images, and other dynamic content. You also have to figure out how to deal with the technical peculiarities of email, avoid spam filters, and maintain compliance with anti-spam laws. Writing effective emails is both a science and an art. Understanding your audience. You have to understand who your audience is if you want to write to them effectively. You need to know how old your typical subscribers are, what they do for a living, their gender if they are married, and a ton of other demographics. If you don't know these things, then you should conduct a survey and ask people to share their information with you so that you have a better idea of who makes up your email list. It is highly recommended that you create a fictional character that epitomizes your typical customer. This is known as an avatar. By creating an avatar, you will have a better idea of who you are marketing to, and it will allow you to get inside the minds of your subscribers. When you write an email to your mailing list, write as if you are sending a personal message to your avatar. Ask yourself what your avatar would like to hear in order to take action based on your email. When you write to your avatar and use a lot of you language, your subscribers will subconsciously think that your email was explicitly written to them, and they will be more likely to engage with the message. You need to keep the focus on your subscribers as much as possible, making sure to make your emails about them, and not about you. Parts of an email. When you are getting ready to put together an email, it is easy to think that the only thing that you have to worry about is writing the message body. However, there are several different components of every message that you send to your list. If you want your email marketing campaign to be successful, then you need to put as much thought and effort into the other parts of your email as you do the main message body. Here are the components of an email that are key. Subject line. This is the subject of your message. It is the first thing that your subscribers will see, and it is what will determine whether or not they open your message. Preheader. The preheader is the preview text that is included after the subject line in some email services like Gmail. It can serve as a second subject line that should further encourage the reader to open your email. If you don't intentionally add a preheader, most email services will use the first sentence or two of your email as a preheader. From name. This is the name of the person who is sending the email. You want to use your personal name rather than the name of your company because most email users are more likely to open an email from an actual person. Message body. This is the main text of your email. It will contain the message that you want to convey to your subscribers. Call to action. This will be a hyperlink situated at the bottom of your message body that will persuade readers to take a specific action, such as clicking on the hyperlink. Signature. You want to keep your email signature simple. Long email signatures can be a distraction to the main content of your email. The best signature is your personal name on the first line and the name of your company on the following line. Postscript. You may want to consider periodically using a PS below your email signature to serve as a secondary sales tool after your primary email. Footer. The footer will typically contain an unsubscribe link and other information that you need to include to stay compliant with anti-spam laws. This might include your mailing address and the name of your company. The footer will likely be the same for every email that you send out. Keeping your emails balanced. While you will send your audience emails for a variety of reasons, you need to maintain a healthy balance between sending emails that provide value to your audience and email that take value away. Emails that contain information that is helpful to your audience, at no cost to them, such as educational content, tips, resources, and training videos, provide value to your audience. Emails that ask your audience to purchase a product or take action that benefits you more than them will take value from your audience. You should consider sending at least 2 value-added emails to your audience, for every 1 email that takes it from them. Ideally, you will provide so much value to your audience that they respond to your sales and marketing emails out of sheer gratitude for the value you have already provided. Writing great subject lines. The most important words that you will write as part of your email marketing strategy is your subject lines. If you write a subject line that is uninspired and doesn't grab the attention of your subscribers, they probably won't open your message. According to a recent report, 64% of people say that they will choose to open an email because of the subject line. If you write a compelling subject line, you are guaranteed to receive higher open rates, which will lead to more click-throughs and more sales. A well-written subject line can often receive double the open rates of a poorly written one, which will, in turn, double your click-through rates and double the sales generated by the email. There are also a number of techniques that you can use to modify subject lines to emphasize words and to make unsaid promises about the content of your message. If you are going to use any of these various techniques, it is essential that you switch them up from email to email and don't use any one of the methods more than twice each month. Subscribers will notice these patterns if you use them too often and will render them ineffective. Best practices to follow with your email. When you are creating an email, there are several best practices that you should follow in order to obtain the best results. Don't rely on images. Approximately 10 to 30% of your readers will never click "Enable images" on your emails. This means that you should never rely on images to convey critical points in your copy. If you do decide to use pictures, make sure that you use clear and descriptive alt text. You can use CSS styling to make your alt text larger and more visible to subscribers that don't enable images. Avoid grammar and spelling errors. A huge turn-off for many email subscribers is poor grammar, capitalization, and spelling errors. If you want to speak with expert authority to your audience, then you need to do so with clear and proper writing. No one will believe you are an authority on anything if you can't write a complete, grammar and spelling-free sentence. Make sure you double-check every email you write for errors or consider having someone else check your email before you send it out. Include multiple hyperlinks. If you have a specific link that you want your readers to click on, then you need to add a total of 3 hyperlinks to every email. Be sure to hyperlink your main call to action at the bottom of your message, as well as just above your email signature. You also want to add hyperlinks to a few relevant words in the first paragraph of your email to direct readers to the page on your site that you want them to visit. Finally, you need to include a second call to action below your email signature and in any postscript that you add in the emails. Avoid design-heavy emails. Subscribers are more likely to read emails that come from a person rather than a faceless company. While companies frequently use templates in their email, people rarely do. You want to try to avoid using design-heavy templates so that your emails appear more personal. Only use one call to action per email. You don't want to try to get your subscribers to do multiple things in any single email. Each email that you send out to your list should have a sole purpose and a single call to action that you want them to take. Readers will be less likely to respond if they have to consider which, if any, of your calls to action they wish to take. Have a clear unsubscribe link. Don't try to hide or obscure your unsubscribe link. Have a clear unsubscribe link in an average font size. If you decide to obscure your unsubscribe link, your subscribers may report your message as spam, which puts you in jeopardy with your email service provider if your account receives too many spam complaints. Copywriting is a skill that will take some time to master. For the first several months, the emails that you send won't be perfect, and that's okay. Over time your copywriting skills will improve, and you'll eventually become a great copywriter whose emails get results. Measuring results and optimizing your strategy. In order to determine whether or not your email marketing campaigns are working, you need to analyze the data from your campaigns. The marketing measures, when all is said and done, always serve to achieve a predefined goal, and whether or not you've achieved that goal can only be determined by using the proper KPIs, key performance indicators. The results that you obtain can also help you to decide whether you can expand your budget for your email marketing strategy. Also, data analysis is an essential part of being able to optimize your email marketing campaign continually. The only way that you'll be able to gauge the success of your email marketing campaign at all is if you examine and analyze the most critical measurements on a regular basis. Delivery rate and bounce rates. Among other measurements, email marketing tools will measure the delivery rate, as well as the bounce rate of your emails. These two measurements are mutually complementary and depend on various factors such as technical conditions and sender reputation. The bounce rate of your emails should always be less than 1% if you want to have a successful campaign. If your bounce rates are higher than this, then you'll need to do some maintenance on your list, and determine which email addresses are no longer valid and remove them from the email list. Open rate. The refers to the percentage of subscribers who open the emails you send to them. This figure can be based either on the total number of emails opened, or the number of recipients who opened the email. The latter number is more meaningful and is known as a unique open rate. Click rate. The click rate represents the ratio between the recipients who click on at least one link in an email and the number of emails sent out. You can use this measurement to determine whether your email copy and call to actions are compelling enough to get users to take action. This is the most crucial measurement for you to keep track of in your email marketing campaign. Click to open rate. This measurement is the ratio of the number of unique clicks to the number of unique opens. The reference value, in this case, is not based on the total number of recipients, but rather the number of recipients who opened the email. If your click-to-open rates (CTOR) are low, it could mean that the content of the email isn't fulfilling the expectations raised by its subject line. This means that a large number of your subscribers opened the email, but found the content of the email to be uninteresting and didn't click on any of the links. Conversion rate. The conversion rate is the percentage of recipients that executed the desired action at the end of the process. This could be anything from purchasing a product, downloading an e-book, or registering for a webinar. You can use this measurement to determine the final success of your email marketing campaign. Unsubscribe rate. It is quite reasonable with email subscribers to unsubscribe to an email list because they don't want to get news from the company anymore. The unsubscribe rate describes the ratio of unsubscribes to the total number of emails delivered. You can typically expect to have an unsubscribe rate of about 0.25 to 0.50% for each mailing. As stated previously, it is essential that you include a clearly visible unsubscribe link in every email and to implement an unsubscribe process that is clean and simple. Email list growth rate. The email list growth rate indicates the net increase in the number of email subscribers within a given period. This value is accordingly negative in cases when a mailing list shrinks. Spam complaint rate. This measurement shows how many delivered emails were marked as spam. Your spam complaint rate shouldn't go higher than 0.3%. Anything higher than that and you can expect email providers to institute penalties when you try to deliver future emails. Return on investment. Your return on investment (ROI) is the financial ratio that is used to measure the return of an entrepreneurial strategy. This measurement compares the profit to the invested capital. When used in email marketing, the term refers to the ratio of the costs required for an email marketing measure to the revenue generated by it. Defining your goals. Before you send out your first emails and start analyzing the results, you need to determine the goals of your email marketing and what you are going to measure. You can set goals like gaining new customers, increasing revenue, or raising brand awareness, or it can be a combination of goals. In order for you to define concrete goals, you are also going to need to establish the appropriate KPIs. Measurements like click rate, conversion rate, and email list growth rate should always be on your list of metrics to analyze. However, you also need to specify and track the correct KPIs depending on the goals you want to accomplish. For example, if your goal is to gain more subscribers, then you need to focus on the email growth rate, as well as the subscribe-unsubscribe rates. If your number one goal is to increase revenue, then you need to focus on conversion rate. Continuous optimization. Analyzing the data associated with your email marketing campaigns is a never-ending process. They should be used to uncover potential areas for improvement in your email marketing campaigns and should immediately flow into planning for your subsequent campaigns. You will need to compare the measurement results that are achieved by your different email campaigns to get a better sense of what did and didn't work. As you optimize your email marketing campaign, try different subject lines, sending the emails at different times, placing different call to action buttons, and so on, until you find a formula that works. If you discover that specific measurements results aren't satisfactory, then you need to do some digging to find out the cause so you can further optimize your emails to obtain the desired results. Conclusion. When you are getting started with email marketing, you have to pay special attention to your audience. Since each of your subscribers will have different needs and interests, it is essential that you analyze your data and effectively create a variety of different strategies that you can implement to influence your audience to purchase what you have to offer. Make sure that you are providing your readers with exciting, dynamic and relevant content to keep your audience happy to receive your messages. Remember, email marketing is an ongoing process to try not to get too frustrated if you don't see immediate results. Your subscribers are knowledgeable, and you will have to work hard to provide them with valuable information and make the connection before you can influence them to make a purchase. If you make the commitment to implement great business practices, and the more you deliver on your promises, the more your subscribers will trust you. This is the best time to implement email marketing into your overall marketing strategy because information is readily available, and you have many ways to obtain new subscribers and further promote your business. Thanks for watching the Generic Management channel, where we are always learning. Don't forget to subscribe and see you on our next video.